This marks a very special occasion with three firsts. I am launching my own imprint, which makes it very special for me. It's Karina's moment. It's her book, and we are celebrating style. And it marks the debut of a very, very talented fashion writer, Rochelle. I often think that publishing is a lot like, the business of publishing is a lot like the business of making movies. It's collaborative. You can't do it on your own. Good publishing effort needs an author. It needs a great idea. It needs a personality. It needs marketing. And it needs readers. A movie needs its viewers. It needs a very good director, it needs a good setup, it needs a producer, and of course it needs the star. When I was asked to come up with this imprint by Penguin India and Chicky is here as editor-in-chief of Penguin India. It was a no-brainer. It had to be the Shangri-La. It had to be the Shangri-La. It's the most sparkling new jewel in the hotel landscape of not just Mumbai, but of the country. And with Mr. Farhad Jamal, we are indeed very happy to welcome an old friend back into Mumbai. And I'm just so confident that the hotel is going to set new standards. And beyond the hotel, it's everything else. I want to thank you all very much, friends in the press, my own friends, my family, all here to celebrate Kareena, celebrate Rochelle, celebrate the new imprint. I welcome you once again, and thanks for being here. We'll be happy to take questions, and Kareena is happy to take the questions from the press and from friends and admirers in the audience. And Rochelle is also equally happy to take them. Her family is here. I'm very happy that they are a part of this. Rochelle is the youngest fashion journalist. It was really at 20 she was writing a column of her own, a column that made her so notorious that I couldn't resist grabbing her instantly and saying, you're the one who's going to write the book. Because for fashion to have any meaning, A, it's got to be informed. For style to be understood, you've got to be very well-versed in style yourself, a person like Rochelle, and a very good writer, which she is. But at 20, she had the guts to take on some really big fashion personalities and tell them exactly where they were going wrong. So it was an obvious choice, but like I said earlier, any book is a collaborative effort, and I felt like a bit of a marriage broker, because you have to make sure that the subject of your book and the person you're collaborating with, they have a good rapport, they have confidence in one another, they respect one another, they have respect for each other's time as well as for each other's opinions. And I think that happened over time when they were working together on the book. So over to both of you, and away.
Kareena, here. Hi, good evening. Firstly, congratulations for the book. Also, if you could tell us, have you also mentioned how to get into size 0? Because it seems you've lost a lot of weight.
Well, good evening, everyone. Before I answer your question, I'd obviously like to just say a few lines, which is, there have been many big days in 2012 in my life, as you all know. But I think today is a very, very, very big day for me. Because it's the first time that the entire world and all my fans are going to know me through just this small little diary, even if it's a style diary. But as you read the pages and as you turn the pages, you get to know Kareena the person. And I'd like to thank Mrs. Shobha De, a woman I've completely admired and respected. She's been honest, she's independent, she's what I think every woman really aspires to be. I've always looked up to her ever since I've been a child, and also always feared her because she's fiercely honest, but that's the way I am as well. So I think that's why we get along. I'd also like to thank Penguin for coming together with S-Day Books and actually launching this as its first, because it is a real big honor for me that it is one of the first books, and there's such prestigious names that right now Shobha took on the podium, which is absolutely amazing. Zia Modi, Adi Godrej. But I'm just so lucky that I was the first, so I'd personally like to thank you for that. And of course, the girl who's completely nervous, the beautiful, actually sexy one in the short number, who's actually quite stylish this evening, is Rochelle Pinto. The girl, I think, whom I don't know, I don't think this would have ever been possible, because obviously when Mrs. Day came over and spoke to me and told me that we're going to write this book, I was very nervous, because I was like, oh my God, now I have to sit and write this, and is it just going to be me? And she was like, no, we're going to get somebody as like a bouncing board and somebody who's going to write the text for you, but in my voice. So it's very important that I had to connect with Rochelle and actually feel comfortable. And the most important is I had to trust her. But obviously when I knew that Rochelle was coming on board, I had known her through her small little photograph that appeared in Hindustan Times as being the fashion police, whom also I used to fear that, oh my God, I hope she's not going to write something that I've faux-pas in fashion. But luckily I hadn't, so Rochelle was very kind to me throughout. And I was like, and you know, when Mrs. Day told me that, yes, it's going to be Rochelle and this girl, and finally, when I had her face and she came in front of me, I think we just kind of hit it off. And I felt comfortable enough talking to her about my husband, my then boyfriend. I felt comfortable talking to her about my jeans size, my waist size, whether it was 24 or whether it was 30. Well, now it's 27. I felt comfortable enough talking to her about the lingerie that I prefer to wear and the lingerie I feel young girls should wear. Coming to that, I think every Bollywood actress would be a little nervous talking about that. But Rochelle and everyone convinced me that obviously no style book is kind of complete without having a little bit about what you sleep in, what you kind of are comfortable in being, you know, at home at night, and talking about lingerie and innerwear. And I actually felt comfortable enough talking to her. So that's really, really special. For an actress, and I'd like to thank you, Rochelle, for just being the way you are. And thank you for this book, and thank you all for coming, and I hope the book really rocks, because we all have worked really hard. I'd also like to thank Prasad Nayak, Subhash Vagal, Tanya Ghavri, and everyone responsible, my managers from Matrix, Vivek Kamath, my most special, my dear friend and like an elder sister, my manager Poonam Damania, another manager who's been with me forever, Zayed Khan, my dear friend Reena, who are all in the crowd. And it's my first book, and you know, nothing would have been possible without you guys. So thank you all for coming, and thank you.
Hi Kareena, this is Pratham from Bollywood Live. Here. I'm waving my hand here.
I forgot there is this side.
Yeah, hello. You are known for your impeccable style. We all know that. But tell us, now that you have changed from, as Shobha correctly described, from Bebo to Begum, from Kareena Kapoor to Kareena Kapoor Khan, how will that change be reflected in your wardrobe?
Well, yeah, that's an interesting question, actually. I've not even thought about it. But I don't know, there's going to be no change, because I think I was always quite correctly dressed. I dress according to what the event or the occasion is. But I don't know, I mean, I was always kind of a little princess, if I may say so. And now I'm just Saif's little princess. And I don't think he wants me to change my style or, you know, put on a heavy sari or something, because that's not what he kind of loves me for. And I'm also known as an actor first and then a Begum. But I'm one of its kind. This is the way I want. I would want to wear jeans tonight, but I don't know. They would all kill me that she's in her jeans. No.
This question is for Rochelle Pinto. If you could talk a bit about writing the book, what it was like.
Every time somebody finds out that I've written this book, the only thing they want to know is, what was Kareena like? They all want to know whether she's wearing couture at home, is she surrounded by hundreds of attendants who wait on her hand and foot. And I have to say that I'm going to shatter that bubble right now. The first time I met her at her house, she opened the door for me herself. The second time I met her, she was wearing a kaftan, which happens to be in the book. It's her favorite outfit. She's always in the kaftan, and she's always roaming around there. Apparently, Saif is not too fond of it. He says, maybe you could wear something a little sexier, but no, Kareena's in her kaftan. So it was fascinating to see that this person who on stage always says that she's a normal person really is. And there's no pretense when you meet her. She is the most busy human being I know. She has 100 things to do every day, and yet no matter who she's meeting, she's 100% every time she meets that person. So there was a lesson there for somebody who's a bit of a procrastinator. It's a major lesson there. Thank you.
Kareena, I'm Rubina here. I wanted to ask you, just now you described yourself as being a style diva anyway, whether you were a Bebo or a Begum. What would you consider, what would you define as the correct Kareena style?
I think style also lies a lot in the way you feel. It's more, whatever the outfit that you wear, you just have to feel it at that moment. Just because so-and-so designer is in fashion and is selling like hotcakes, I'm not going to particularly wear that. And I don't think that's very stylish. I think there's nothing more stylish than jeans and a white t-shirt. I think a woman, if she looks stylish in that, I think she's completely timeless. And that's what I feel is my personality.
So is comfort your
May I just interrupt at this point? I'd say that the most stylish thing about Kareena Kapoor is the fact that she doesn't require bodyguards, that she comes minus security, that she says she's lived in this city, feels safe enough to travel without anybody around her to protect her, is already making a very big statement. And she did have a rather sexy bodyguard on screen, but that was on screen, and that the fact that she arrived even this evening, minus any fuss, one sees a lot of minor actors surrounded by, people with heavy-duty guns. And when I asked her, I said, do you want me to arrange special security for you for tonight? She said, absolutely not. I'm comfortable, it's my city, I know I'm safe, I don't need them. That, I think, is a fantastic statement to be making for a person at her level.
हेलो करीना मैम, दिस इज पूजा तिवारी फ्रॉम जी न्यूज़। शादी के बाद आपकी ये पहली वैलेंटाइन है, तो इसके लिए आपने क्या स्पेशल कुछ प्लान किया है?
मैं भोपाल में शूटिंग कर रही हूँ, तो इस साल की वैलेंटाइन जो है वो अमित जी और अजय देवगन और प्रकाश झा के साथ होगा। Not bad, but they all three are not bad.
सैफ के लिए क्या आपने कुछ स्पेशल गिफ्ट वगैरह कुछ प्लान किया है आपने?
नहीं, इस साल वो मुझे गिफ्ट देंगे। इतना बड़ा गिफ्ट तो मैंने अक्टूबर 16 को दे दिया है उसको। मैंने खुद अपने आप को कंप्लीटली बेगम बना दिया है। अभी बस और क्या, he should come and give me a gift.
करीना, हाय, योर सलमा फ्रॉम Zoom. करीना, जैसे कि आप हमेशा, आपने अभी कहा कि आप सैफ कुछ आपको देंगे, तो जैसे कि मैंने बुक में भी शायद पढ़ा, अगर मैं गलत नहीं हूँ, तो आप हमेशा सैफ से एक्सपेक्ट करती हैं वो आपको डायमंड्स ही दें। तो ऐसे क्यों है, और आप चाहते हैं कि वैलेंटाइन पे वो आपको डायमंड्स ही गिफ्ट करें?
ऐसे कोई दिन नहीं होता है जब किसी औरत को डायमंड्स गिफ्ट करने के लिए कुछ पर्टिकुलर दिन होना चाहिए। If we had our way, we'd get a diamond every day. So there's no particular day that Saif has to pick for it. Anytime, whenever he feels like.
ओके, एंड एक सवाल और था, अभी रिसेंट एक अवार्ड फंक्शन हुआ है जहाँ पर शाहरुख और सैफ ने साथ में होस्ट किया है, आपको पता होगा। एंड फन वे सैफ सेड, शाहरुख सेड, आप इतने कंट्रोवर्सीज में रहते हो एंड कौन बचाएगा आपको? एंड ही सेड कि जब तक है सलमान, जब तक है सलमान। यू थिंक कि इस तरह के स्टेटमेंट से सलमान बुरा मन जाएंगे सैफ से, बिकॉज बोथ आर फ्रेंड्स? अभी मतलब सेलिब्रिटी,
मगर आपके इस सवाल से ना ये स्टाइलिश सवाल है, ना ये कुछ किताब से लेना देना है, तो आई एम ओनली गोना आंसर स्टाइलिश क्वेश्चंस टुडे, दैट्स व्हाट इट इज।
अच्छा करीना, श्वेता एबीपी न्यूज से, ये स्टाइलिश सवाल आपसे पूछना चाहेंगे कि आपने कहा है आपको डायमंड्स तो चाहिए, कितना बजट बिगड़ता है सैफ का आपके लो मेंटेनेंस के चक्कर में?
दिस क्वेश्चन आई थिंक यू शुड आस्क सैफ, पर अब रेस 2 भी हिट हो गई है, तो आई डोंट थिंक बजट होना चाहिए। आपको क्या लगता है?
और एक सवाल स्टाइल से जुड़ा हुआ ये है कि अगर आपको कहा जाए, आप तो खुद बहुत स्टाइलिश है, लेकिन अगर आपसे कहा जाए कि राहुल गांधी और नरेंद्र मोदी, इन दोनों के स्टाइल में आप किसे ज्यादा स्टाइलिश मानती? अगर देख के बता दीजिए।
Whoever does the best for my country, sir.
Okay, Kareena, here again, Salma here. ये बता दीजिए कि अपार्ट आपको क्या लगता है कि बॉलीवुड में अपार्ट फ्रॉम यू कौन सी एक्ट्रेस आपको लगता है स्टाइलिश है एंड द बेस्ट बॉडी दे हैव? एनीवन?
वेल मुझे लगता है कि करिश्मा काफ़ी स्टाइलिश है. शी इज़ बॉर्न स्टाइलिश. उनको जब भी देखो शी इज़ ऑलवेज परफेक्टली ड्रेस्ड. बाकी आई रियली डोंट नो, आई एम नॉट फॉलोइंग एनीवन, बट abroad में of course there are so many actresses whom I admire. I admire Meryl Streep a lot. वो काफ़ी स्टाइलिश है, even though she's much older than all of us.
बॉलीवुड में आपको कोई नहीं लगता है? I mean, इतनी सारी एक्ट्रेसेस हैं आपकी कंटेम्परेरीज.
हाँ, बट मैंने कभी उनके कपड़े पे ज़्यादा ध्यान नहीं दिया है.
ओके. अच्छा ये बता दीजिए, करण की आप अगली फिल्म कर रहे हैं एंड उसके लिए आप कुछ वेट भी कम करने वाले हैं. क्यों, आप कुछ बताएंगे उसके बारे में? बिकॉज वेट की बात हो रही है.
हाँ, that's a film with Imran Khan. The film is called गोरी तेरे प्यार में. मार्च में शुरू होगी वो फिल्म. एंड काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग सी फिल्म है. पहले जब इमरान के साथ काम किया था वो एक में और एक तू, इट वाज क्वाइट क्लासी एंड एक सॉफ्ट स्वीट फिल्म थी. बट इस बार काफ़ी धमाल होगा. बहुत ही कमर्शियल फिल्म है. 4-5 आइटम गाने हैं उसमें, तो इसलिए फिल्म की प्रेपरेशन हो रही है. एंड बट उससे पहले मैं भोपाल जाऊंगी जैसे मैंने कहा. बट या आई एम वेरी एक्साइटेड अबाउट बोथ द फिल्म्स.
Hi, this is for Rochelle. How difficult was it to write in Kareena Kapoor's voice without letting your own voice seep into it?
Okay, you're trying to take out all the secrets from behind the scenes of the book. I'll just say that, as Shobhade said, the reason she noticed me is because I have this column that was not so nice to, it was called Beware, and it was not very nice to most film stars. So I think my natural voice would have been slightly more mean, for lack of a better word. And every time I went overboard, Kareena, in our manuscript, would circle it with a red pen and say, "Why are we being mean?" So I think there was a happy balance. She made sure that I didn't go overboard, and I added a little spice to the otherwise politically correct Kareena Kapoor.
Kareena, hi. Abhishek here. I've got a question for you. You know, in today's times, it's not easy to keep stylish because things around us are going too expensive, and the budget is coming close by. Do you have any expectations from the budget so that, you know, we could have things coming easily for us and everything's going too expensive?
No, I'm only concerned about the budget of my movies. As long as my movies are made in budget and they make money, I make money. I'm happy. And I think in that case, our designers, Manish is here. Why don't we ask him what his budget was for Heroine? And how much he spent? He can give us a rough estimate. Then we'll know.
करीना ओवैया. करीना, स्टाइल की बात की जाए तो ऐसे माना जाता है कि हर एक्ट्रेस को या हर लेडीज को जो है तैयार होने में काफ़ी टाइम लगता है. तो एज एन एक्ट्रेस आप हैं, स्टाइलिश दीवा हैं, तो आपको कितना टाइम लगता है और सैफ कितना परेशान होते हैं उससे?
सैफ को 2 घंटा लगता है, मुझे 15 मिनट लगता है. I get irritated with him. I get ready very fast. मैं बहुत जल्दी ready हो जाती हूँ.
There's a very nice line in the book where she talks about Saif's relationship with his shoes. She says he treats his shoes like human beings. And he comes back from wherever he is and makes sure that they're wrapped up gently in paper, put back into their original casing. Whereas she comes and kicks them off at the door, and she loves her shoes like any woman does, but not to that extent. I mean, she prefers human beings.
Hi, Kareena here. Akanksha here, actresses in Bollywood. But don't you think when you really talk about your relationship with Saif on a public platform, it might just work against you? Because Saif is not that open about his relationship in front of everybody, as you are.
One person should be, no? That's how we keep the balance. Otherwise, you all will keep asking questions. And it's all about fun. And he, in fact, when this book was being written, Rochelle spoke to Saif In fact, he spoke a bit too much. I had to tell Rochelle that please don't write all this. It's too much. It's too much information. And I had to fire Saif and say, Saif, why have you spoken so much? You don't have to give so many details. So Saif oscillates. He's moody.
Can we take 3 last questions, please? 3 last questions only. Thank you.
Being a style diva, Kareena. Here. I'm sorry to ask you one more question. Being a style diva, how do you reconcile yourself to costumes like Fevicol, say?
Well, I think it's a mix, you know. I cater to every possible audience there is in our nation. Some people like, you know, the words of Fevicol, some people like the clothes, some people have issues, some people don't. I also do films like Ek Mein Aur Ek Tu, which is completely different, where I'm completely covered up. It's all about, you know, I mean, whatever is the requirement. And
Is
we
there
have
a
to
disconnect then between the person and the actress, therefore, with style?
Of course, I play different parts. And I think the beauty of my profession is that I get to play these different roles. And I'm not just one person in each film. I enjoy that privilege being an actor. And that's one of the reasons I became an actor, so that I could, you know, do these different characters. And it's my responsibility also to kind of be different in every film.
So did you like the costume or didn't you, personally?
Well, the person who's made the costume is here.
Okay.
So why don't you ask? Did you feel it was too skimpy? Or it should have been skimpier? I think it was great. It was I mean, you know, it was that kind of a song. Well, I completely feel that an Indian woman looks her best in a sari. If I had my way, I would only wear saris. And in fact, even Saif always tells me that wear a sari. But I think the problem is that we're also always trying to ape the West. And now a lot of designers are coming, foreign designers are coming here to India. So a lot of us are wearing different kind of clothes. But we have to dress according to the occasion. Sometimes a sari, sometimes a dress. But yes, my personal style, I love saris, and that's what I've mentioned in the book also, in the chapter, that I completely enjoy wearing the sari the most. In fact, more than any other Indian outfit, I love wearing a sari.
By wearing a sari, you can help the weavers of India, because you can set it.
Absolutely. And I have done that during the promotion of Three Idiots, when I went to Madhya Pradesh, to Chanderi, and I saw and I met all the weavers, and I realized, and definitely we should do that. And I personally have a lot of saris from Chanderi myself in my wardrobe.
My question is for Shobha Dey.
Writing on everything, you have an author to create the voice for your celebrity, you have your distribution, you have your market. That's the commercial question. I was wondering how to bring it up. The book, in fact, is for sale outside, and Kareena and Rochelle will both be very happy to sign copies of the book. And yes, we'll talk once you finish reading it. You're stylish enough, Bhavna. You have your own very individual style. We talked about what you'll wear this evening, and I said, just be yourself, that style. And whether everybody will emerge feeling more stylish, I can assure you they'll certainly emerge feeling energized and with a great deal of optimism, because who doesn't want to look like Kareena? Who doesn't want to look gorgeous plus? So with that, I think what we should do
Thank you.